Hey, what's up guys, Fursty here back with another video, and in today's video we are going to be covering some patch notes for a recent update in Call of Duty Black Ops 3. This is update 1.10 that just came out earlier today. It was a huge update, and to start things off, they added new music tracks. So a new music tracks option is available in the option menu. Players are now able to choose which music plays in the multiplayer front end or select to have no music at all. So pretty much in the gameplay itself, like this in general right here, as you're watching me play on this map, like during the game a whole bunch of music plays and it's different tunes and stuff, and now you can choose which tunes you want to play, or you can choose to just have no tunes at all, which is really good if you're trying to hear the game audio and you're trying to hear people moving around on the map. So you can turn that off and it will be a lot easier to hear other players. That's a pretty good update and it really helps out a lot of people. So something that they did with the specialist is, or Nomad, they fixed a glitch where the rejack ability will now properly have a smoke effect if used while a power core score streak is in effect. So what used to happen is the Nomad smoke screen wouldn't come up when the enemies had a power core, so they could just shoot you and they could see you pop up, and it was really easy to die and it was just a waste of a specialist. So they fixed that glitch. Another thing they did with the power core is they resolved an issue where the power core would not destroy an enemy hater. So that's another cool thing they fixed. It was probably really frustrating for people that used the power core and they had a hater up on the other team and it didn't take it out, and then you just got really upset from that. So they also fixed a whole bunch of bugs and exploits in the new DLC, including the maps Verge, Rift, Spire, and Knockout. So that's now fixed. A whole bunch of different things, like for instance in Hardpoint and in Safeguard, where you could walk the robot outside of walls, or you could sit under something to get hill time in Hardpoint, or you could sit outside a wall to get hill time. So they just fixed that in the new DLC. Another thing that they did is they fixed some exploits on a few general maps, like Infection. They placed an object in front of the barn's woodpile in order to close up the line of sight toward the wall run. So on the map Infection, in the barn area, there's that head glitch that you can use to look at top broken. But if you guys didn't know, you used to also be able to lay prone under that head glitch and you could look through the little logs that you stand on and you can also see broken from there. But they put something in front of that, so that spot is now fixed. Something they did on Hunted is they fixed an exploit where players were able to mantle to an unintended area in the cave. They also addressed an issue where players were able to reach an exploitable area near the waterfall. So those two things are fixed. Something they did on Breach is they addressed an exploit near the wall north of the palace. And on Splash, they also made it so players are no longer available to mantle into the ticket booth next to the starting area spawn. So those are going to cover all the different maps they did. In custom games, they updated the official CWL variants with new restricted items. And there was a huge update for arena mode where they did additional item restrictions. They implemented into arena. In the perks category, they took out Ghost, Sixth Sense, and Tracker. In the score streaks category, they took out Guardian and the Hearted Sentry. And in the equipment category, they took out Trip Mines, Shock Charges, and C4s. And I'm actually so excited they took those out, because if you guys have ever played Arena and the other team was using any of those in Search and Destroy, for instance, or CTF, they could literally just spawn in, put a C4 on the flag in CTF, or they could put a bomb or a C4 on the bomb in Search and Destroy and a Shock Charge. And it was just so overpowered, because in this game C4s are like pretty much IEDs, and it's the most annoying thing ever. You're pretty much dead every time you trip a C4 in this game. So they took those out of Arena and made it a lot smoother, and I'm really excited they did that. They also added a whole new playlist into arena mode, Scrim series, where they play the official CWL game modes, maps, and rule sets, except there are no ban and protect and no specialist draft. So that's something that I think is really cool if you guys are just trying to find a game real quick. A lot of people don't like all the waiting time with the ban and protect and specialist draft in the regular arena pro series, how it used to be, because people could just leave in the middle of that and it'd just be the most annoying thing, having to wait till 3v4 and possibly lose. So now they made it to where you can just skip all that, get straight to the gameplay, and rank up a lot quicker. One more thing they did in hardcore is they resolved an issue where certain player controlled score streaks were not counting toward the team kill kick limit. So that's all I'm going to cover in this video, but I am going to have the patch notes down in the description below so you guys can go see all the other things. They did a few things in Zombies where they pretty much just fixed bugs and glitches and exploits and all that sort of stuff. So you can go check that out in Zombies or in the patch notes down below. But that's going to wrap up the video. If you learned something new or just want to show your support, be sure to click that like button below. I'm aiming for 5 likes on this video. I'd really appreciate it if we could break that. Also, comment down your favorite thing in this update down in the comment section below, and subscribe to the channel if you're new. I'm on the road to 100 subscribers, and until next time, I am out. Peace.